Playing an Ironman is great, but playing with your friends, that sounds like a lot more fun. This is the Group Ironman series. Hello and welcome to my new Group Ironman series. Initially, I wasn't planning on doing Group Ironman because Leagues 3 was just right around the corner and I didn't want to bother start doing something I wasn't going to be able to commit to for my group. Well, as I'm sure everyone knows by now, Leagues 3 didn't start in November as planned, and Jagex has instead pushed the release of Leagues 3 back until January, and now I'm left sitting here with no leagues to play and no Group Ironman. Well, recently my buddy invited me to his small group and I said, sure, why not? And here we are. I'm going in blind with no plan at all and using this to challenge myself and gain a little bit of preparation for Leagues 3. And since we are starting anew, we need someone to lead the way. So without further ado, here's Doug. Say hi, Doug.
Hello!
Doug here is going to be our vessel going forward in this new Ironman series. And since we are starting pretty late in the game, Doug here has a lot of groundwork to make up. With each member in the group already being more than 1,000 levels ahead of us, we have got a lot of work to do, so we might as well just hop into it and get started with our new Group Ironman adventure. Alright, so honestly, I don't have a plan for this at all. I think we're just gonna... I think one of the things that I was planning on doing was we're already so far behind, but nobody... I don't think anybody in the clan has anything close to 70. At most, I think it's their melee stats. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start going for fire making. And just do Winter Todd all the way to 99, just as fast as I can. That's what we're gonna try for. I can't guarantee that I won't get bored of doing that and switch to something else, but we're gonna get it. I would say at least to 80 fire making before we piece out a Winter Todd and give up on it for a little bit. But I think that's the goal we're gonna go with for now, is going and getting the stats we need for Winter Todd. Yeah. So our group was kind enough to give us a little bit of a starter kit. We got a fire staff, we got 20k, and we got some runes and some food to sustain us. But I think what we need to do now is we need to get our thieving up. Oh, I punched the guy. I didn't want to do that. Okay, that was a mistake. Okay, and we're going to run away. And he'll de-aggro. Oh, no, he still wants to fight. Okay, we're going to kill this guy. Oh, do we want to kill him? We want our stats to stay low so that way we can do Winter Todd and not have to use as much food. We want to be able to use cakes through the entirety of Winter Todd. Okay, this is taking me longer than I thought. Okay, this guy's going to be a hassle, so we just need to go away and get him off our back. I think that's enough. Yeah, he doesn't want to fight anymore. But now we're going to pickpocket his ass. Our goal for thieving is to get level 5 thieving, so that way we can go and steal from the bakery stalls in our dome. And we can get a bunch of cakes so that we can do Winter Todd with. Essentially, with the cakes, we'll probably go to like 25 thieving. And that should give us enough cakes to get at least 80 there's our first thieving level. First level on the account. But that should give us enough food and health to get us through at least to 80 fire making through Winter Todd. And I actually enjoy doing Winter Todd, so I don't have a problem with that. Alright, and we are almost level 5, I think. What we got, like 3 more pickpockets or so, and we'll get there. And there we go. Now we can, let's see if it says it. Yeah. Cake stalls, tea stalls, crafting stalls, and monkey food stalls. Well, we won't even worry about the rest of those, but we can start stealing from cake stalls. And I think from here we will head on over to Ardone. I need a method to get there. I guess we'll just have to figure it out. Okay, I just did a small amount of searching, and if we open it up here, to get to Ardone, even though we don't have much transportation, I think the easiest way for me to get there is to use the fishing trawler minigame teleport. Until we unlock the Ardone Cape, I probably won't even go for that until after I hit 80 fire making, but we can use the fishing trawler. There might be another way to get there easier than that, but this is the simplest way that I just found 2 seconds ago, so I think that's what we're going with. And we could just use fishing trawler. No, we actually can't even use the fishing trawler. We need to be 15 fishing. Well, let's go get 15 fishing. Alright, so we've made our way over to Draenor. I think the best thing to do is we're just going to pull out the net, and we are going to start fishing for some shrimps. There's a little bit of gold from the men's. We're going to need a little bit of healing just in case the Dark Wizard wants to really screw with us, but we should be able to run away before he does any massive damage to us. Grab our net, and we'll start fishing for some shrimps. And that is our first fishing level. Only 13 more to go, and we can use the fishing trawler teleport. I know somebody might be saying, we'll just find a different way to get there, but you know, we're going to need the fishing levels anyways in the future, so we might as well just knock out the 15 fishing levels right now anyways, because we are going to need it. So I'm committed to this pathway of using the fishing trawler to go to Ardone, and that's just how it is. And there's 5 fishing, and we can actually go and buy a fishing rod and some bait to try and catch sardines. I think we're just going to stick with the net for now. Okay, so I caved and I went and bought the fishing rod. But while I was there, I also bought my upgrades for when I need those in the future as well. But we are going to continue fishing on with the regular fishing rod. And hopefully we can get to 15 a little bit quicker. Ooh, that's our second event. Freaky Forester. I'll help you with your pheasants. Nice. We got the leader hosens. Let's go ahead and put those on and continue fishing. That's our good luck shirt. And it's already paying off. And there we have it. There's 15 fishing. Now we can use the fishing trawler teleport. And we can get over and start thieving from the bakery stalls in Ardone. Let's go ahead. And actually, I found out that we'll actually need the fishing trawler anyways to do the easy Ardone cloak. So look at that. We're ahead of the curve. Alright, and this baker's stall will be our home for another 20 thieving levels. And that should get us enough levels to, or enough cakes to efficiently do Winter Todd. So see when we hit 25. Little newbies trying to thieve from the stall. This person must be playing on mobile or something because they are messing up thieving a lot. And I don't think they can handle me thieving with them. They've just spoken to me and they asked if I was a bot. I guess me thieving as much as I did was pretty exciting for them. And with that, we are now 25 thieving, and I think while I was thieving, I was looking up on what I need for Winter Todd, and I think all I need is 50 fire making, but I also need to do the druidic ritual, and I need to get a house. The druidic ritual so I can pick bruma herbs to make the potions, and also I need to have a house so I can get construction XP. So those will be the next two things I do. Okay, so we have a handful of things we need to do. I think I'm going to go back to Lumbridge. While we're there, we're going to pick up some axes, so we have our upgrades available. And then we're going to use the vampire dude. I don't remember what his name is, but he will send us to the Stronghold of Security. But we can buy the iron axe and the steel axe. And then we'll go talk to Count Check, that's his name. Check my account. Does he not do it? Count for me? There, I wasn't sure how to get there. And you can actually get through these without answering these by just continuously clicking on them. Oh, wait. We just gotta get through the first one. And now you can just continuously click on them. Okay, I guess they changed that. You can't click through it? Are you serious? So, we have to actually answer questions and go through the Stronghold of Security. Oh, okay. Well, they should be fairly simple and whatnot, so... set up two-factor authentication. Okay, so that was something I completely forgot, but we have now gone and done the two-factor authentication. It looks like we'll need to log out real quick to set that in. Let's use that new authenticator that we just got. Oh, that's not it. There. Now we'll go for it. There we go. We got it. We got however much money was inside the thing that I was supposed to get. And let's go further on down. Yes, I know it may be dangerous, but I'm a baller and I don't have problems with something like that. And there is our second one. Hooray. Next one. Yes, dangerous. And we have made it to our third box, the box of health. Ooh, new emote, more monies. Let's go. Let's get our last box. Hopefully we don't get one shot. Alright, let's look at this for a second. We'll look at the map for a second. We got... This way we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going. Oh shit! That was close, but we did it. Oh, come on, go through. Come on. Almost there, just about. One more. There we are. Now, usually, we've taken the fancy boots most times, but now we are using Doug, and Doug is a bit of a Chad, so he needs the fighting boots. Doug and his fighting boots. We've completed the Stronghold. We've got our free 10k. Now we can continue on, and we will head on over and get our estate set up in Varrock, and then we'll head over and do Druidic Ritual. Since we're passing by, I've decided to go down, and we are going to do the exploration exhibits and get the free XP from this. We might need to talk to Orlando first. Hey, buddy. Alright. The Natural History Quiz. And thanks to Runelight, we don't have to try very hard. I think I did the wrong thing. Study the plaque. And that should be our natural history quiz done. Let's see that. There it is. 1,000 Slayer and 1,000 Hunter. Easiest level 9s in my life. Let's go get our house set up. I would like one house, good sir. Yes, please. Very nice. We are now the owner of a house, and we can now gain construction experience. Off to Druidic Ritual. So after I told one of my teammates what my plans were to go to Winter Todd, he immediately started wood cutting to get me a bunch of logs for fire making. While I was up in Lumbridge, I burned the logs that sit on the roof for 12 fire making. Easiest fire making ever, and he's sitting there chopping more logs for me. I've got all the pieces of meat I need, so we're gonna go and do Druidic Ritual real fast, and then hopefully shortly after this we'll be able to do Winter Todd. Alright, that was a pretty easy 2-minute quest aside from going and getting all the raw meat. Now we can go and make potions when we're inside Winter Todd, so the only goal we have left right now... Alright. The only goal we have left right now is just to get enough fire making XP to go into Winter Todd. And we're good to go. I think I'll start chopping a few logs myself, just so I can get a handful of experience. While I was running around trying to figure out ways to get around the map, I remembered that you can get a book from Django that will take us to the Champions Guild. And that'll be fast access for us to get to, one, a canoe, and also close to Varrock itself. The canoe can get us up to... Well, it can take us all the way out into the wilderness if we need it to, but... More importantly, it can get us up to... I can't remember what the hell it's called. Edgeville. God. So let's go ahead and buy a Chronicle. And buy like 10 of these. They're kind of expensive, not that bad. We'll buy a handful. My teammate's been working overtime. Each time I look inside the group storage, there's another 100 logs of willows or something in there. He really wants me to get to Winter Todd. That's pretty dope. So now this is our life until 50 fire making. And this is the end of the oak logs he gave us. We got about 300 willow logs that he gave us to go through. And so we're going to go chop some logs ourselves, which is to be expected. We can't have our teammates do everything for us. Well, we finished burning all of the logs that our teammate has given us, and that got us up to 41 fire making. He's offline now, so the rest is up to us to get the rest of the way up to 50 fire making. So we're going to have to chop down some trees, and we'll get there eventually. RuneScape seems to think that I should take a break. I've been playing too long. They're obviously not gamers. Right, so after about, I don't know, a handful of hours woodcutting, we have 412 willow logs, 175 oak, and that's enough. Let me check our toggled bank XP. That is the amount we need to get our 50 fire making. So now we're just gonna start burning all these logs, and once we're done with that, we should have all the fire XP we need, and we can go straight up on into Winter Todd. So we have gotten to our last inventory of logs before 50 fire making. And I was planning on going straight to Winter Todd and just teleporting there using the games necklace that was given to me by one of the teammates. But you must have visited the Great Karen before you can teleport there. That was an unfortunate sight. I don't know if I have to do Client of Karen first, or if we can just teleport there. And also, I was trying to find some warm clothing, and I thought maybe I could check with Django, or Diango. And he didn't have any warm clothing on him, but he did have the banana hat, so I took the banana hat. It's a nice hat. And I don't think it's warm, but I like the way it looks. So it's going to stay with us, and this is how we're going to be doing our Winter Todds. However, we're going to go over to the Port's Rim and see if we can get in there just by using a boat. Hopefully things work out for us. Alright, so our recording got messed up, and everything we recorded leading into the first Winter Todd kill didn't get recorded. So it went a little something like this. Oh, hey, Veos, can I go to the Great Karen? He said, yeah, sure, cool. And then we got on the boat, we went over, and as soon as we got there, we teleported up to Winter Todd. I finished off doing the fire making and went looking a little bit like this. "50 fire making, yay! And then we went and now that's where we got to our Winter Todd. So there you go, you're caught up. So now we're in here for our first Winter Todd kill. We're doing it solo. You go and light all of the braziers, and you're gonna go through a lot of potions because we're all about getting points. Don't have any agility. Running and lighting all of those in the beginning sucks, but luckily we only stay in one spot afterwards. We don't appear to be taking the damage that I thought we were going to take, so I probably brought way more cakes than what was necessary. And we're barely getting hit. I think we'll just light this guy over here and we'll call it good. Now I will consider myself a Winter Todd expert. I enjoy doing Winter Todd and I like getting a lot of points. If you're farming for points on Winter Todd, this guy is what's going to get you a shitload of points. Guess that was a task to heal him. When he gets damaged, he gives you 30 points each time you heal him. And you can kind of manipulate it, so like if he gets downed, if you heal him in time before he sits down all the way, you can heal him 3 more times. But the main reason I do solo Winter Todds is for all of the extra XP. I want all of the XP that I'm getting from picking the sprouts, from making the potions, from fixing these braziers. This is going to give you great passive XP while doing Winter Todd for construction and fletching and herb lore and farming. Mostly for construction and fletching. Oh, I missed him. If I'd have got that heal in just before he went down, then I could have used that 2 more times. But if you use it while he's sitting down, 1 piece of it instead of being able to use 3, you can get 90 points instead of 30 points. And when doing Winter Todd, you want to get the health under, I don't remember if it was under 20 or under 10, but I always keep it under 10%. When he's under 10%, he will stop hitting you as much. Random attacks become less frequent and you take very little damage. The only thing you really got to watch out for is getting hit. Let's see, we'll heal him here right before he gets damaged. See, that brought his health up just a little bit. You're able to use a full 4-dose potion. That was 120 points we got off of that right there. So we're going to go ahead and continue on with this, and we'll get back to you guys when we're near the end of our first Winter Todd kill here. And one of the bigger reasons I like getting at under 10% health is Winter Todd will blow out the fires way more often, and he'll break the braziers way more often, getting you more construction XP in return. Your construction XP is going to be really slow starting off, but it really picks up because like the higher level your construction gets, the more XP you're getting for repairing these all of these braziers each time they break. The same goes for fire making and fletching. Everything goes up the higher level you are. If anything, I might even go to my house and build a handful of things just to get my construction level up just a little bit higher. So when I do repair these, I'll get significantly more. Maybe I'll get like 5 or 6 levels. We'll get that XP way up there. I got all the way up to 59 construction on my other Ironman strictly from Winter Todd alone. We're looking for about 13,500 points because that's the max amount of items. I think you can go over that and it'll keep giving you items. I don't know for certain, but you risk not having enough spaces in your inventory to hold all of the items. Alright, so we'll see you then. I actually found the list of like how much XP you get for each thing you do, and I'll pop that up after we I'll go over that and pop that up after we finish this first kill here. Just about there. He's at 2%. We should hit 13,500, no problems here. There we go, 13,520. 1% left, almost there, and we got it. Boy, that is almost perfect. We'll open up our very first crate, and then we'll go over the statistics of the of Winter Todd. The reason we go to 13,500 is, open it up, because for every, like, I believe it's every 500 points, that's one item you can get from Winter Todd. And it says you may need up to 28 spaces. That's only if you get 28 unique items. Most of the time that's not going to happen. You're only going to fill up half of your inventory. So me having items in here shouldn't matter. I mean, it's still a risk, of course, but it shouldn't matter. So we're just going to go ahead and open it up. Holy Jesus, we got 2 warm gloves. That's not a bad haul right there. What is that, 182k? Mostly from these guys right here. We've got fancy gloves to wear. Alright, then I'll just go over the stats of Winter Todd real quick here. So I don't know why I felt like the need to teach a Winter Todd class or whatever, but it's just kind of what this episode's been all about. So I'm just going to go over it real quickly here. As you can see, each 500 points, you get an item. You get a roll on the reward table. So that's why we go up to 13,500 points, because that's 28 item slots. I believe you can go over that, but the more you go over that, the more you're risking not getting an item because you don't have that many spaces in your inventory. So you can see here all the points you get for all the things you do: lighting the brazier, burning logs, burning fletched logs, repairing the brazier, and healing the pyromancers gives you 30. That's why we healed them so much, because they produce so many points for you. They give you the most points. If you're only at Winter Todd for fire making XP, the best thing to do is just to go into a public lobby, and all you're going to be doing is cutting the trees and just burning the logs right away. As an Ironman, you kind of want to level all your stats because they matter way more. So lighting the brazier, you get 6 times your fire making XP. Cutting the tree is about 0.3 of your wood cutting level. Burning a root is 3 times your fire making level. Burning a fletched log is 3.8 times, so it gives you a little bit more, but it takes twice as long. In return, while you're fletching, you're getting 0.6 times your player's fletching level each time you fletch. So that's passively going up. I got up to 69 fletching on my Ironman off of Winter Todd alone, as well as 59 construction. Repairing a broken brazier is 4 times your construction level. On here it's saying something about gain up to 2,000 construction at level 99. I assume that's only if you're in public lobbies, because when I was doing it solos, I was gaining around 55 construction. I was gaining around 14,000 to 15,000 construction XP an hour, because you're focused on keeping Winter Todd low, and while he's low, he's breaking the brazier way more often. That's how I got all of my construction XP. So you get way more XP doing it solo in the construction, and the more you get, the higher up it's going to go and the quicker it's going to go. you get very little XP from farming and herb lore from those two things, but it's still passive XP that you like to get anyways. It's just nice little XP, but it almost doesn't matter. Onto the rewards. The full Pyromancer outfit is only these 4 items. The gloves aren't part of the Pyromancer. The torch isn't part of the Pyromancer, nor is the book. But they are, all of these do count as warm clothing. You can turn in any of these pieces for 50 burnt pages. But if you turn in each of the 4 Pyromancer outfits, if you turn in all 4 pieces at once, you'll get 250 pages for it. So you'll get a bonus 50 pages on top of the 200 that you would have gotten. Same goes for the torches and gloves. You can still turn these in for burnt pages, but something to note for the torch and gloves, if you have 3 torches and 3 gloves, instead of getting torches and gloves from here on out, these will get turned into Torstal seeds and magic seeds instead. So as an Ironman, it's worth it just to hold on to 3 of each of these instead of trading them in to get more seeds and whatnot in the long run. The Dragon Axe is like a 1 in 10k chance. It's better just to go kill a Dagonoth, but some people can't kill a Dagonoth, so yeah, that's that's just my quick rundown of all this stuff. And this is a little XP rates that it says you'll get at the end of it. Yeah, each time you kill Winter Todd, that was one thing I missed. Every time Winter Todd is killed, it's your fire making level times 100. That's why when you're going strictly for fire making XP, doing public lobbies, those go a lot faster, so you're constantly getting a minimum of 5,000 XP because your fire making level is 50 when you can do Winter Todd. So yeah, that's my quick rundown of Winter Todd. Let's get back to the content. So this video is already much longer than I originally intended to be, so I think we're going to end the episode right here. We've accomplished so much already. We got to Winter Todd. We did a full solo Winter Todd. We got a handful of items, and I think we'll continue on with the rest of Winter Todd in the next episode. I'd really like to thank everyone who is actually watching this and going on this this new thing that I'm doing. This is the very first episode that I've ever made, the first editing, so things might be a little shoddy. Hopefully the next episodes in the future might be a little bit better. So thanks for hanging out. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.